Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Storytime with Miss Diamond. I am Miss Diamond, and I love reading stories to children. Do you remember why Miss Diamond loves reading stories to children? I enjoy reading stories to children to help you learn valuable life lessons. Are you ready? Sit back, relax, and let's hear the story for today. The story for today is called The Lion and the Mouse. The Lion and the Mouse. Okay, let's see what this story is all about. The lion was proud and strong and king of the jungle. This day, while he was sleeping, a tiny mouse ran over his face. The great lion woke up with a snarl. He caught the mouse with one mighty paw and raised the other to squash the tiny creature who had annoyed him. The lion was big and powerful, and he was just ready to crush that mouse. "Oh, please, mighty lion," squeaked the mouse. "Please do not kill me. Let me go, I beg you. If you do, one day I may be able to help you in some way." This greatly amused the lion. The thought of such a tiny and small, frightened creature as a mouse might be able to help him, the king of the jungle, was so funny that he did not have the heart to kill this tiny mouse. "Go away," he growled. A few days later, a party of hunters came into the jungle. They decided to try to capture the lion. So here's what they did. They climbed up 2 trees, one on either side of a path, and held a net over the path. Later in the day, the lion came loping along the path. At once, the hunters dropped their net on the great lion. The lion roared and he fought mightily, but he could not escape the net. He just got more tangled up in it. The hunters went off to eat, leaving the lion trapped in the net, unable to move. The lion roared for help, but the only creature who was around, the only creature in the jungle who dared come near a roaring lion, was that same little mouse. "Oh, it's you," roared the lion. "There's nothing you can do to help me. You are too small." "I may be small," said the mouse, "but I have sharp teeth, and I owe you a good payback." Then the mouse began to nibble at the net. Before long, he had made a hole big enough to allow the lion to crawl through and make his escape back into the jungle. So let's review what happened, boys and girls. There was a big mighty lion who was sleeping in the jungle. A mouse comes across, and the lion was so big he just ran over the lion and ran over his nose and woke him up. The mighty lion was just going to kill him with his paw. But the mouse cried out, "Don't kill me, don't kill me." The lion had sympathy, and he let the mouse live. Then there are 2 hunters that climb up on 2 trees, and they spread a net across the trees, and they wait. And when the lion comes, they drop the net down. The lion gets all caught up in the net. He can't free himself, and he's lying there. And he roars. But no one dare come out when they hear a lion roaring, because the lion is the king of the jungle, And all of the animals think that they may be at risk to be eaten by the lion, so they stay away. But this tiny little mouse comes out. He remembers that lion, and he starts chewing or gnawing with his teeth through the net to create a hole in the net and save the lion. Now, what did you think of that story, boys and girls? Miss Diamond certainly thought of a few things, like the hunters. What do you think about hunting, boys and girls? It said that some hunters came into the forest for the purpose of trapping and killing the wildlife there. That makes me very sad inside, to think of people killing our wildlife for the sake of killing it. That makes Miss Diamond very sad. Miss Diamond thinks that our wildlife deserve to live. What else happened in the story, boys and girls? There was a relationship between the lion and this mouse. In the beginning, the lion was powerful and mighty, but he showed empathy and sympathy toward this mouse that asked him to live. And he said, okay, out of the kindness of his heart, the lion let the mouse live. And a good thing he did, boys and girls, because when that lion needed help later on, who came out to save him? The mouse. And you know what I love about this mouse? This mouse is okay with being small. This mouse is okay with herself. She may be small, but she says, I have sharp teeth. I have something to contribute to this situation. And she spoke up. And she started gnawing that net, and she freed the lion. You know, boys and girls, Miss Diamond thinks that there are times when even the smallest of us, those who have the smallest voices, can do some pretty powerful things. Use your gifts and talents, no matter what they are, to help someone else, to free someone else, to make a positive difference in someone else's life. Just like this mouse did in the life of this lion. Did you enjoy that story, boys and girls? I sure did. Remember, Miss Diamond loves you very much, and a big virtual hug to all the boys and girls out there. See you next time on Storytime with Miss Diamond.